I came from Italy. I didn't speak a word of English. I was 15. And somewhere along the line, I'd always wanted to be a doctor, but I knew I couldn't make it. I knew I would never be able to do it. And then I was learning English. In my third year of high school, my counselor was helping me to fill applications for college. She said, what do you want to do? And I said, she said, I'd love to be a doctor, but I'm not smart enough. I'll never be able to do it. And she said, Mario, she said, this is America. You can do anything you want. You just have to work hard. And she was really the catalyst for my going to college. She helped me to get a scholarship or a grant, $400 grant, that paid for the whole first year of college. And she pretty much guided me also, even though she was a high school counselor, she guided me through college, and we became everlasting friends. And in fact, we kept in contact until she died approximately 4 years ago. So she was really the one who really encouraged me to say, pursue your dreams. And what I did just that. And I was able to succeed thanks to her. She was truly the catalyst, the one who helped me with everything and guided me. When I first came here in 1983, I could not believe how many people were leaving town to get care elsewhere. I would say, oh my God, what is happening here? Remember, I came from Chicago. I was there for 20 years approximately. I was trained at a university hospital, so I came to a smaller community, and day after day, people were just leaving. Over the years, that has changed, and the reason it has changed is because we've seen the influx of more and more university doctors, well-trained university doctors of all subspecialties. It is now almost unheard of that somebody goes out of town to get their care just because we have just about everything here. We are really in the forefront of modern medicine. When I see patients in the office, just like every one of us, patients walk in, they come in, they're nervous, they're anxious, they're afraid of what you're going to find or what you're going to say. And the biggest problem is for them to be able to connect with a physician. And I truly go out of my way to welcome them, give them plenty of time to explain themselves. And ultimately, by just interviewing them and examining them, I go out of my way to explain to them what my approach is going to be, and I give them ample time to ask any questions. And I really go out of my way to try to connect with them. And I think, Chris, that has been the main reason why I've been so successful in Kenosha, is because I truly go out of my way to just take care of my patients. What people forget, or what people need to remember, is we are a community hospital. We are committed to the community. So when I'm calling the administrators, they are part of the community. They want to make sure that the community is well cared for. And I think that's what stands out more than anything else or anybody else, is because we're part of the community. Our kids go to the same school that everybody else's kids goes to. We're friends with everybody else out there. And I think that's what puts us apart to anything else. That's one thing that I cannot emphasize enough, how well doctors communicate with each other. And that's because we are a group. I mean, the whole group at Frederick South, we only have one thing in mind, to do a good job for the patient. There is no better connection than a 70, 80-year-old person. You've done everything, you know what the problem is, functional pain, which is stress-induced pain. There's nothing better than holding their hand and say, you're going to do okay, you're going to be okay. I've done everything, this is just stress-induced. You don't have cancer, you don't have this, you have that. And you hold their hand and you say, I will be there to follow you. And you'll do just fine. I love what I do. I have a passion for what I do. I go to conferences. To give you an idea, you need 50 CMEs every 2 years. I do about 300, 400. And those are the ones that I count. I'm always reading, going to conferences, going to this, going to that, because I have a passion for what I do. That's why I've done it. It's a personal satisfaction, but it's really hard to describe. When a patient comes back to your office and they thank you because they're doing great, or once in a while a patient will say, you saved my life, and I don't ever remember doing that from 5, 6, 10 years ago, that puts a smile on your face, because you say, I have helped somebody. I have made a difference in their life, and they appreciate you. My name is Mario Garretto. I am a board-certified gastroenterologist. I've been in practice since 1983. I do carry a lot of experience. I'm employed by Frederick South Hospital, and looking forward to seeing anybody who has gastrointestinal problems, and I promise you I'll go out of my way to get you back to normal.